I just want to tell a little story. My granddaddy, he went to medical school at Vanderbilt, and then he went into the Army to be a doctor, and his wife was a nurse, a head nurse. And they were very loving to each other, or fighting, one or the other. But she had my dad during the war, and then his brother, who had kidney problems, and he ended up dying of renal failure after a long time. And she was just overwhelmed. She couldn't do it, take care of a sick baby and be pregnant again. Of course, this is before birth control, too. And my granddaddy, the doctor, he was taking her to a friend of his that would do her a D&C and get rid of that baby. Yeah, another name for abortion, but if you're poor, you sure as heck don't know a doctor that will give it to you. So if you're poor and destitute, you don't have a choice about abortion. Granddaddy wasn't one for church so much. He was, a little bit smarter than all that. He did study a lot. He knew a lot about religions and things. So I just question sending children age 18 to 21 into a war they didn't create and they have no control over. And they kind of have to do it for a living. They need to make a living, and that's the where they can do it. So I question the people in Texas, is it ethical to send your children into war? Maybe a war that's not necessary, and you lose them after so many years of investment in becoming a family member and educated. And then you just send them off to get blown up. Whereas a single poor lady who doesn't have the resources or maybe the education to raise a child, you're going to say she can't have an abortion unless it's... I always tell people, I'm like, well, maybe abortion should be legal to the age of 18. Once you get through the teen years, it's hopefully better. It's fun. I think being a parent's the hardest job that anyone can take on. It's the most challenging.